All right, so what we've done is created an agentic e-commerce engagement platform. And everything within e-commerce is all about engagement. And that's so important. My team here is locally based. I'm based in Kentfield. We have offices in Petaluma at Foundry Wharf. Woohoo, Petaluma. And we love it. I love the relaxing drive every day, which kind of winds me down and gets me ready for the day, or winds me up for the day and then winds me down at night as well. I love living in Kentfield as well. I'm a Marin native. I grew up in Novato. And my team, Christy Burton here, our CRO, she's here today, is in Petaluma. And my CTO is in Fairfax as well. And so, this team grew out of my last company, which was Market Live. Some of you might recognize it. We were about 250 people located in Petaluma, California. Did $2 billion a year in online sales for our customers. Sold the company about 9 years ago or so. Took a little time off, traveled the world, and then needed to get back into it. But I couldn't find the spot to get back into it until AI really came around. We were playing with some other technologies, and when we saw this, we said, hey, go to where you work. A couple of speakers, actually the last speaker said, go to where your industry already is, what your industry, where you're comfortable at. And it's kind of going back into e-commerce and picking up the phone and having people call you again. So if you're on your second round, it's pretty cool to be able to get people to respond. So being able to take that and revolutionize, here's the problem. The problem is that e-commerce, the consumer behavior has changed. There's no question about that. Essentially, you go into an e-commerce site, you are now, instead of just typing in a keyword search, you're actually typing in questions. Why are you doing that? Because you do that at Google, you do that at ChatGPT, and you do that through AI. We're seeing the search engines, this is exactly what's happening on every site search for e-commerce sites. It's 10, 20, or 30% of the searches. Kind of a problem because they can't answer questions. They're not able to do that. We can answer questions along with everything else in terms of the guided selling process. In addition, in order to compete, e-commerce companies have exploded in their offerings. So in other words, you have all these e-commerce sites that have tons of products and no curation and lack of personalization as well. So what we've done essentially is created, sorry, I'm having a problem with this slide. There we go. Okay, well, I'll go back. Basically what we've created is a system for introducing on top of your existing commerce platform, because I used to build commerce platforms for 20 plus years, and you do not want to replace that. So instead, can we sit on top of your e-commerce platform and influence the customer's engagement in a lot of different ways? So we have AI conversations where we guide the user through the process of buying. We know all about your inventory. We know all about your products. We know all about where you're clicking on the website. Of course, that's all basic data that we've been tracking for years anyway. And we then curate a collection and an experience where you can ask a question like, instead of saying black dress, we have a lot of apparel companies, you say something like, hey, I've got a hot date on Saturday night, not me, and I need a dress to meet the occasion. That's one of our customers at Three Birds Nest. They get that question. What do they do? Or I need to go to a music festival. What should I wear? That's the kind of customer they have. Obviously, it speaks back in the language that Three Birds Nest, but it curates the collection, and that's really important. Now, this is just a little example of some sites and that interaction, but the key to this whole process is curation, personalization as well. Now, two other things that we introduced, AI search, so we can solve that search problem, and also AI navigation. So inside the agentic process, we're actually allowing people to navigate through the site as opposed to, have you ever tried to use faceted navigation in a mobile app? It's pretty impossible to do, or a mobile, on your phone, it's impossible to do. But yet, our customers, 80-90% of their traffic is coming through mobile. This is a great solution for them as well. So we're super excited about that. Results, we are seeing really good results with this so far. AI Conversations is yielding anywhere about 26% to 30% increases in conversion when they're using the tool. So not everybody yet uses the tool. But as it gets more and more common to do this, that's what's good. We think that usage rate is going to go way up. Obviously, it already is right now, and it's still new. People are still getting used to this. So we're early in this market a bit. 18 to 25% conversion in AI search. Search is just not working right now, and everybody knows it. In our industry, everybody knows it. 33% increase in average order size, and 45 to 55% reduction in abandoned cart as well. So the stats are actually there. We're super excited. We've got our customers going right now, and we're doing commerce. We continue to add a ton of features. So I just want to thank you all very much, and we'll bring up the next speaker. Thank you. Thank you.